Welcome back, fellow Clashers, or if it's your first time here, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We're talking about the meta base, and let me tell you, just like the thumbnail, meta base up, meta base down, meta attack up, meta attack all around. It's corny, but it's true, you guys. The rotation of bases and attacks in the top 200, especially in the Builder Hall in Clash of Clans right now, is all over the place. It feels like there's a base that comes around and goes within every day or two, and for the recent days, this has been the base. Now, a lot of players, even in my clan right now, have said that the meta has already expired or moved on from this base, but I'll tell you right now, I am seeing a lot of luck, even though most players have moved away from this base. It's almost like they have a short memory, like they can't remember how to beat a base like this. So I've seen in the last 10 battles, only 2 times have I been 2-starred. 4 times attackers have gotten 0 stars, and then 4 times 1 star. So I call that a success, especially because the attack I'm using usually grabs me just a very low 2-star, like 50, 53, 56% 2-star attack. So that's the speed build on this meta base for what it's worth. Whether or not it's rotated on to the next one, you never know. But we're going to take a look at some of the success it's having just in some recent replays. So these are defenses against some top global leaderboard players, top 200 gameplay right here, and most of the time holding these guys off to just 1 star or even less. Now right here, this player using the old precision barb and arch hybrid, where he's got the archers in, and the archers are going to get the builder hall down, but look how close they come to the 2nd star. The elixir collector at the top doesn't quite go, and he ends up with a little bit of bad luck and a 48% 1 star. This one here was more meta minion style, just 39% after the air phase was over. The battle machine cannot get either star, and he's stuck at a 48% 0 star on my meta base. Here's another partially wrecked meta base. Again, this is a bomb arch strategy, bombers, barbarians, and archers. The archers designed to come in and take out that builder hall, but again, as you can see, not quite getting it done, and my opponent gives up on the builder hall, goes for percentage, gets a 1 star, but again, this was, I don't remember. I might have won this one, I don't remember, but I'm just being honest, okay? 56% 1 star. Let's move on. I'm just showing you guys right now that most of the time the base holds to a 1 star. Now, I'm not claiming that I win every single battle. Of course, I have failures of my own, but in this case, we're talking specifically about defenses. So that's why I'm not showing attacks and defenses before you tear me up in the comments. But go ahead anyway, it's fine, I don't take offense. All right, here's another battle. This one is just mass barbarians, barbarian rush, precision barb, surgical barb, whatever you want to call it. Pretty good attack, but again, just short of the damage, 45% and 1 star. So yes, the base is holding relatively well for me right now, but if you're going to run any specific base, I think it's important and actually relatively easy to become proficient at attacking the same base layout, because you're getting the tutorials on how to in your battle log. You're not winning every single battle, so take a look, go back, study, and in that way, just in case the base that you're running you come across, you have a chance to take it down, and that's exactly what we're looking at right now. Now, of course, these guys are some of the better attackers in the world. #1 clan in the builder base, night mode clash, and these guys almost always in the global top 200. Eric is going with baby Mitch, as we call it right here, baby dragons, beta minions, and a couple of witches, and he is going to get right down to the builder hall. You can see the battle machine doing a great job. No question that he was going to get the damage star. Got a little bit close. The battle for the builder hall was a close call, but the minions can really put out a lot of damage, and you can see there's a lot of time left in this attack. These minions doing a great job of picking off a few remaining structures, and the very last minion out on the far left side of the base, just out of range of the defenses, and that will mean an 83% 2-star win for Eric. Now for this next replay, I'm not going to say which came first, the chicken or the egg. Eric and Celebrate Chaos, both very good players, and both coming at this base from the same angle with the same attack, the baby Mitch. So this one here, just to kind of show you that it's not a random chance happening that baby Mitch is running over this village. Now, Chaos put every unit down right in the beginning of this battle. He didn't save a single minion to deploy later. Normally, players like to hold on to at least one or two. The battle machine goes down relatively quickly, but once again, check out the minions doing work in the center of this village. The witches are gone too, but it doesn't matter. The minions get the builder hall down. They continue to work through these defenses in a big wave right here, and what looked like it might have been a close call once again is going to be an overwhelming win. And by the time the last minion goes down, Celebrate Chaos has wrapped up a very solid 65% 2-star win against a top player. So Baby Mitch seems to be the order of the day right now, especially against this base. Now this is going to be the same army composition from Snake of Night Mode Clash, but from a different angle. So notice he's coming in from the corner here. The minions, the dragons, the witches, almost everybody going down in a tight group this time. But Snake has held on to several minions, and he's going to pepper them around the left side of the base where he can try to pick out a few surrounding structures. In comes the battle machine, and right here, a little bit of luck. Okay, that is either absolutely brilliant timing or a little bit of luck that the Crusher went down just a split second before it was going to bring the pain to the battle machine, and that means the battle machine can go in very healthy right into the builder hall, and with its last breath cannot get it down. But you'll notice, unlike the previous attacks, Snake still has several minions, and somehow both Night Witches have survived, and they're going to wander all the way into the core of this base, outrunning the multi-mortar, moving in, getting a few shots on the builder's hall, and yes, it's enough to get it down 2 stars, and Snake still has half a dozen beta minions left. So the thing again about Night Witches, they are a little bit tough to predict, to know just how long they're going to last in an attack, but if you can keep them out of range of the double cannon, the multi-mortar, and the roaster, then you're usually golden. And Snake, sure enough, he's going to drop in a few more minions, grabbing a few extra percentage points at the end of this attack, and another very solid high damage 2-star on this meta base that we were calling it for a few days anyway. Snake, good job, 68% too. Let's move on to another replay, you guys, and this shows that there's more than one way to skin a base, and that is Josh from Night Mode Clash going at this same base, but he's going to barb rush it. So 3 camps of barbs, 1 camp of bombers, and again, he is coming in from the corner. So this is sometimes kind of a risky attack. Now watch the way he has to time the barbarians and the battle machine as they move in after the Crusher on the corner. Now normally I would say it's easier to try to avoid the Crusher if at all possible. The bombers staying alive, but getting the Crusher down is key, and we will talk more about this style attack, this very risky move right here, as you've got to time the barbarians moving in between crushes. So the Crusher goes down right there, and then comes a big group of barbarians. The battle machine closes in as well, and they get it down before it has a chance to compress again. And as you can see, had it gone off again, every single barb underneath it goes. The battle machine probably gets finished off as well. And this attack just about ends right there. Instead, he gets much further, much more deeply into this base, and as time runs out, 65% 2-star attack, solid and good enough for the victory. Alright, so before we wrap this episode up, I just wanted to say thank you guys for the positive response to the fact that I'm going to be making videos about other games very soon and streaming them, especially the love for PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I cannot wait. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that, you guys. Thank you again to Origin PC for hooking me up with an amazing gaming system. And thank you, Blood King, for the kind words as well. I'm definitely looking forward to the change. I want to keep things fresh, not just for you guys, but for me as well. Then Jack says, who else thinks Galadon has the perfect voice of a game show host? Okay, let's see what Jack has won. And Rishi says, Galadon, can I ask you, I'm assuming, a question? Yes, Rishi, go ahead. Ask me a question. And last but not least, Jeremy asking about Free My Apps. Yes, it is legit. It cannot damage your phone. And I am being honest with you guys when I tell you, it's not like you get tons of free gems immediately. You've got to work for it. You've got to put in the time if you want the rewards. And that's what I've done for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you check me out live streaming on Mixer.com. Subscribe for the earliest update and sneak peek information. And most importantly of all, have a fantastic day and make every attack a full attack. See ya!